before we start, I just wanted to say that usually when I listen to the song for the first time, I'm overly critical because my brain works like this. When I hear something for the first time, I just overanalyze it, and like I hear every single detail, and usually I become more of a fan of the song if I listen to it more. This is what I do, this is what my brain does, and usually after I make the video I listen to those songs, and then after like 2 or 3 listens to the song I actually start to love it as a whole, and I don't even care about those small details because I begin to like them too. So I just wanted to clarify, if I say something that you think is mean or unfair to the song, remember it's just my first reaction, first review, and it doesn't mean the song is bad, it doesn't mean I don't like this song. Hi guys! Today we're checking out more ATEEZ B-side tracks, and today we will focus on the remaining B-side tracks from the album Treasure episode 2, 021. The tracks are called Desire and Light, and you guys hyped them up so much for me, especially Desire. You guys said that even if I don't like the song, I will definitely like the performance. So I will check out not only the lyric videos to those songs, but also the performance videos. So yes, so we're gonna check out 4 videos today. I will have my emotional support pen with me again because you guys said it's gonna be awesome. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to handle this many emotions. But yeah, before we start, please don't forget to go follow me on Twitter to get updates about my schedule and to see my lives whenever I do them when I feel guilty for not posting on YouTube. Let's start with the lyric video to Desire. I don't want anything to distract me from the song at first, so this is why we're starting with the lyric video. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. It reminds me of, like, straight away, it reminds me of Wowza from Produce 101 series. This kind of like very sensual, very laid back, very intimate feel. Very interesting. I haven't heard ATEEZ doing this before. I have this image of them in mind where they just have like this darker concept or like very upbeat and bright concept, but I never heard a sensual song from them, so that's very interesting. Maybe it will change somehow, I don't know. It's really cool. Very intense. Oh my god, the vocals are very interesting. This is like a falsetto notes, and the instrumental also got even more intense as they started with this verse. That's really interesting. I really like it so far. I really like it so far. They have very pretty tones on this range, I would say, on this higher tones. They really have pretty color, you know? All of them so far. You know, Santonghwa. Okay, okay. Oh, I don't know who was doing the harmonies there on Hongjoong's part. I don't know who that was, but that was very pretty. And that singing, rapping from Hongjoong, also very cool. This song is really interesting. I really like, I'm sorry, I'm pausing a lot. I really like this vocal line here. That's very intense, very intense. I like it. I'm really curious about the drop because I think it's gonna come, because I can hear the instrumental kind of like building up to this drop. So I'm really excited. Oh. Oh my god, that was so cool. That was so cool that they had this build up. It got really intense, and then they suddenly also brought it back to like the minimalistic beat. And this vocals really, really cool. You know, right? Very beautiful. Really cool. I think that might actually be my favorite part so far. A very cool vocal melody. Whoever wrote this melody, props to you, dude. Really cool. Big song. He keeps going. That's really cool rap verse from Mingi. Very laid back, but still kind of like in your face and powerful. But it didn't sound aggressive. It sounded very, very chill, you know, very confident, but like not all over the place. That was really cool. And the beat also changed, which was very cool because like you can literally feel the bass there. That was really cool. The harmonies again. Okay, so the beat here again changed, and we have like, instead of the strong bass, we have like clapping, and it's kind of minimalistic again, but I can hear it starts to progress right here. And the harmonies again, I don't know whose voice that is, you guys tell me because I don't know, but someone is harmonizing here with Hongjun. Who's that? It's getting intense again. Oh. So good. That's so good. That's so good. The way that they progress with this instrumental, and they make it very, very intense at the end of It's Almost Fired, right before the beat drop, and then it becomes so smooth and so sensual, so intimate, I would say, because like those parts when they're singing in falsetto, it almost feels like they're kind of like whispering into your ear, and it makes this song feel very intimate, very sensual. That's really cool. Your song. I think that's a very high range for Yosan because he has a lower tone voice. I think he stays in this lower range, but here it's kind of getting higher, and I think it had to be difficult for him, but it sounded good. It sounded good. Wow. Again, this vocal line here on Nobody Else is so pretty. Wow. Oh, it's getting intense. This started so minimalistic, but it had something very deep in this instrumental. And Hongjun also started kind of low-key, and then he started to build up this really, really intense verse. And the melody and the instrumental kept on increasing in intensity with him to this final build-up. And now I'm pretty sure we will have a drop, which will be probably the most epic thing in the song. So intense. Oh! The vocals. It reminds me of The Weeknd. Do you know this guy? I don't know if you know him, you probably do, but the instrumental here really reminds me of his songs and the vibe that he is going for. This is really epic. This is a very epic, powerful, but sensual sound. Very, very cool. And the vocals here are so great. Oh my god.
I love my desire. I love my desire.
Whoop, whoop.
I love my desire.
What is this?
I love my desire. I love my desire.
Oh. That was so epic, dude. This is honestly not the sound that I thought I would hear ATEEZ going for. I never thought that they would go for a sensual theme and this kind of mature, intimate vibe, you know? It's very interesting that they decided to go for a song like this, but honestly, they pulled it off so well. I'm not even surprised, you know, it's ATEEZ. I'm not even surprised with anything that they do anymore, but I'm just impressed. This is the word I was looking for. I'm really impressed with this song. The vocal lines here were so pretty. Like the instrumental itself, the progressions in the instrumental, and how balanced the vocals and the instrumental melodies were. It was really, really cool. Really like the song. I can't wait to see the live version of the song. You guys said that even if I don't like the song, I will like the performance. So I like the song. So that should mean that I will love the performance. Okay, let's jump straight into it. I'm really excited to see this time. I will try not to focus on whether this is live or not, or what type of mixing they have here, or I don't know, post-production or anything. I will try only to focus on the performance as a whole. And also I know that Jongho is sitting down because of his leg injury. You guys told me, so I know about this. So don't worry. This is from their recent online concert, I think. I haven't seen this concert. I don't know what was happening there. Yeah, but you guys told me to check this one out, so I'm gonna see it right now. Let's go. Ooh, the instrumental. What? This is really funny. I don't know why. I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, but it reminded me of like 50 Shades of Grey or something like this vibe. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't be laughing, but it's so funny to me for some reason. Oh my god. This is really intense. Like when I heard just the audio, like with the lyrics, it sounded intense but not this intense. I don't know about the vocals. Like I said, I'm not sure if they're singing live or not, but they sound very smooth. And I don't know, maybe they're just not, maybe this choreography is not that tiring. But in general, ATEEZ is a very stable group if it comes to live performances, so I'm not that surprised. However, I wouldn't also be surprised if it's like if they have like filters on their mics, or if it's like pre-recorded or something. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it's actually live. So that's cool. And yeah, it's really intense so far. Oh, that's definitely live. This harmony from this. The build-up is so cool. This chorus is absolutely cool. So beautiful. Yoonho's vocals. Yoonho is such a universal and such a versatile singer, and all of them are actually. They literally can go from like very dark sound to like very bright sound, very cute sound, to sensual, intimate sound. That's a really, really impressive. And this is live? Is it live? Oh, that beautiful note was from Wooyoung. Oh wow, really impressed. He sounded very strong. His voice sounded very strong and deep here. He has a higher tone voice and he usually sings a little bit softer than this, so I'm really impressed that it was his voice. That's a really beautiful, very strong note, you know? And I don't know why, but they had this part of the choreography when they were kind of like getting on the floor, and I wanted to say this is such a typical thing with like sexy choreographies or whatever we call it. This is so stereotypical. It always makes me laugh for some reason. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I probably should be like, oh my god, that's so sexy or something like this, but it's just funny to me for some reason. I love this part. Oh, so clear. He's still channeling his inner Malfoy with this hair slide or whatever we call it. Still, this is so funny. I don't know. I mean, this performance so far is very intense, and I can tell it's kind of like it's supposed to be more sexy, sensual, something like this. So it's not very powerful, but it's still very intense. So it's really cool. Beautiful moments here. I love this verse from Mingi. I really love this verse from Mingi. He sounds so confident but not aggressive, and his pronunciation is also very clear here. He's not going really fast, but he's also not going very slow. I'm really impressed with this rap. I really like it. The singing, rapping from Hongjoong here. Guys, you tell me, because I can tell. Whose voice is this? Someone is harmonizing here with Hongjoong, and it's really pretty. I don't know who that is. Oh my god. All of their vocals are so good and so stable. Like Jongho, I understand he's always stable, not to mention that he's sitting down, but all of them sound so clear and so smooth and like right on the note. And because it's so stable, I honestly cannot tell if it's live or if it's like pre-recorded. It's really confusing but also very impressive, you know? Oh, yes, yeah, I can definitely tell that it was a difficult part for Hyosang, but he pulled it off. Like, I can definitely hear that, like, it's really high in his range, so it was difficult for him, but he did a really good job. And Sun's voice is also really pretty. He's really good at singing. Like, I'm not even surprised anymore because I know that he's able to sing like this, but I'm always really impressed with him. It's very stable. Oh, this part. Whoa. Oh, it's getting intense. Wow. Oh, man. I think that actually might be his most intense rap in any of their songs so far. Like, I can't even think of anything else right now because that was so intense, and this little detail at the end was so cool. So cool. Wow. Oh. Oh. This is so intense. Oh boy, I got chills. I got actual chills. This whole final beat drop, let's call it this, is so epic. Not to mention Jongho's epic vocals here. This instrumental is getting so intense after this very climactic build-up, then silence, and then the drop. I literally got chills at this part, and it gets really intense, and it really does remind me of, like, if the beginning of the song reminded me kind of like of Yoroto from Produce 101 series, then the ending reminds me of the Weeknd songs, the Weeknd vibe. Wow.
I love my desire.
Oh.
I love my desire.
Oh my god.
I love my desire. Desire, desire. I love my desire. I love my desire.
So much was happening at the end. So much. There's a police car passing by. Too bad it's not fire brigade because that song is on fire. My lame jokes, back at it. I'm back at it again. Oh my god. Anyways, I can definitely understand why you guys like it so much. I can understand why so many of you have this song as your favorite B-side track from ATEEZ. But yeah, now we will move to Light. I don't think I ever heard even like a snippet of the song, so I have no idea what it's gonna sound like, but I'm really excited to hear this one as well. So far, out of this album, we had Say My Name, Hala Hala, Promise, and Desire, and all of those songs are so epic. So I'm really curious if this one is also on the same level as the rest of those songs. I surely hope so. I surely hope so. So let's go. Oh! That's a really cool filter on the instrumental here, kind of like lo-fi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, kind of this a little bit. So far it sounds like it's gonna be a softer song. Ooh.
저 멀리 하얗게 일렁이던 아련한 듯한 불빛은 움직일 생각이 없는 것처럼 저곳에
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, that's really cool. Beautiful vocals from Songhwa, beautiful vocals, beautiful vocal melody on this part, and I like how they have like those small details in the instrumental, like snapping, that really make this feel kind of like a drama OST type of vibe, kind of like a coffee shop vibe. That's really cool. I like songs like this a lot. So far it reminds me a little bit of BTS's a version of a song called Coffee. If you haven't heard this song, go listen to it right now and then come back and let me know down in the comments if it also reminds you of this song. Beautiful.
마치 넌 누구냐고 묻는 듯 깜빡거릴 때면
Wow.
아직을 신음 감으며 만날 수 있길 기도해
Beautiful vocals from Songhwa.
저기 밝은 빛을 따라서 가다 보니 we not two 눈도 빛나고 있는 날 향해 와치지 나온 긴 아픔 모든 것이 따라와도 we gon' light up 더 멀리 빛나는 곳을 향해 we gonna shine up.
That was really cool. First of all, great vocals from Jongwon, but really cool part here is like how the drums come in when Hongjoong starts rapping. That's really cool. That's really cool and gives him like this beat on which he can rap.
나는 곳을 향해 we gonna shine 한 걸음씩 점점 가까이 다가가면 갈수록
Wow.
확신이 생겨 우린 원래 하나라고
Cool vocals.
너였구나 my shine light
Oh.
운명같이 온 your light 밤하늘 속 서로를 보던 starlight
My poor heart. Oh my god, that was so beautiful. You know, dude, such a beautiful vocal line here, such beautiful melody and such a great execution from Yuno. Oh my god, I thought Sun's part was great, but then Yuno came in that chorus and literally that's the prettiest vocal melody, vocal line that I've heard in a while. I swear to god, whoever wrote that part, dude, you're my hero.
너였구나 my shine light 운명같이 온 your light 밤하늘 속 서로를 보던 starlight.
And the harmonies in the background, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but they have like those lower tones singing also there in the background. That's so beautiful. Everything about this verse is so beautiful. This chorus is just so amazing.
속 서로를 보던
Oh my god.
서로 바라본 순간 어두운 밤은
Again.
거치고 그 안에서 우린 빛나.
This song sounds like it has so many layers, like vocal layers and instrumental layers, and it just makes the song sound so full. And also, like, it's not a bright song. exactly. It's not a cheerful song. It's more like a soft, relaxed song, but also like very healing. That's the word I'm looking for. It has a very, very healing like vibe. It reminds me like if you, I don't know, cover yourself with a blanket and like drink hot chocolate and listen to some music and read a book. This is the feeling that I'm getting. That's really, really pretty. And also I like it because here they're singing in kind of the range that makes it more easy for me to tell the difference between their tones. Because usually if I hear a song and they have more powerful notes, then I focus on the note itself but not on the color. But in songs like this, I can actually hear their color and their tone. So that's really cool because I think I honestly like the tone and the color of every single member in this group, which is very impressive because that doesn't happen often with me. There's always like a one dude or one girl or whatever, or a couple of them in a group that I'm not a huge fan of their tone, of their color. That doesn't mean they're sing bad, that just means that I'm not a huge fan of their color. But ATEEZ not only sings well, but they have all very pretty, unique colors. What? Wait, what? We had Mingi singing? Mingi singing? Since when? I didn't expect him to sing at all, but this style reminds me of, you know, Hyunjin from Stray Kids. He has this kind of like singing, rapping style when he starts with singing and then continues with kind of like singing voice but rapping, which is really cool and reminds me of this. And also, I didn't know Mingi's voice can sound so soft and so relaxed. He has a lower tone and usually in his raps he sounds more powerful, more in your face, sometimes even aggressive. But here he sounds very chill and very warm, you know? His tone is really, really pretty. His color. Beautiful. That's really cool. Ooh. Oh! That's really cool how they do that, like how Hongjoong kind of has like ad-libs here and he's doing it like a very soft way as well. That's really pretty. Beautiful. I love this part. Oh. Wait, whose voice was that? Was that one of them or someone else? This beautiful high note that was going on, like kind of like a harmony here at the end of the verse, that was so beautiful. Was that Sun or Will? Beautiful. So many good things are happening in this chorus. We had beautiful, beautiful vocal melody, beautiful execution from Yuno. I really love this part. But also we had someone doing a very beautiful, soft, high note, kind of like a high note ad-lib in the background while Yuno was singing the chorus main part. And I really am a huge fan of those harmonies, very quiet, deep harmonies on this chorus. So many layers. Beautiful. Cool transition. Drums. They kind of like went a little bit cool for a second, like the instrumental got a little bit cooler, more minimalistic for a second, and then as the vocals progress they bring in more instruments. It's really cool and it feels like a build-up, and I think we're gonna have probably not a beat drop but something cool coming. I can feel it because it's getting little bit more intense.
혼자가 아니라고
Oh!
너였구나 말
Oh!
한량같이 온 your light 밤하늘 속 서로를 보던 starlight You are my star 바라본 순간 어두운 밤은 거치고 그 안에서 우린 빛나
So yeah, so that was not a beat drop, that was a beautiful high note. This last chorus is really epic because they have the main chorus vocal going on, you know, beautiful singing, beautiful vocal melody, and then we have like ad-libs from San and Jono. That's so epic, that's so epic, that's a really cool song. I think this might actually have a potential to be one of my favorite songs, favorite soft songs from any artist ever, you know? I feel like the song is like just perfectly balanced, and because it's balanced so well, it's really peaceful, very chill, and as I said, it reminds me of kind of like a coffee shop or OST, drama OST vibe, you know? But I like it a lot, I really do like it a lot. So let's listen to the live version. I will try not to focus again on the vocals, live vocals, whether it's live or not. I will try, but I can't promise anything. So let's go. They're sitting down. So maybe, because if they're sitting down, that means that they should be singing live because they will not be tired from dancing. So I'm expecting some live vocals here, actually. I am expecting.
저 멀리 하얗게 일렁이던 아련한 듯한 불빛은 움직일 생각이 없는 것처럼 저곳에
Beautiful.
마치 넌 누구냐고 묻는 듯 깜빡거릴 때면 나도 지게 신음감으며 만날 수 있길 기도해
Honestly, I can't tell if it's live or not because it sounds too smooth almost. Too smooth to be live, but maybe they have like some kind of like live filters on their mics, so that's a possibility, I guess. But it seems like they're singing live, and I must also say that Joe looks too relaxed when he's singing. He sings with such ease, and it looks like it's so effortless for him to sing this. Like, it's so unfair. It's so unfair.
있길 기도해
Yeah.
저기 밝은 햇살 따라서 가다 보니 위나트는 너비
That's definitely live.
향해 watch 나오긴 아픈 모든 것이 따라와도 we gon' light up 저 멀리 빛나는 곳을 향해 we gonna shine
Yeah, I think they have live vocals, but in the instrumental in the background, the music actually has some parts of the vocals recorded, but only a part of it. So they probably are singing live, which is very impressive because they sound so smooth, so stable, like too perfect almost.
조금씩 점점 가까이 다가가면 갈수록 확신이 생겨버린
Cute.
하나라고 너였구나 my shine light 운명같이
Oh my god.
true light 밤하늘 속 서로를 보던 starlight
Beautiful, beautiful vocals from Yuno. I think in the song I'm the most impressed with Yuno, honestly. I don't know, is it because of his voice or because I like his part the most, or maybe it's both, But like, he sounds so amazing here. All of them, actually, to be honest, all of them sound really, really great. But Yuno's part honestly gives me chills every single time. And actually, the song is so easy to follow, like it's so simple. It's not basic, it's not a basic song, but it's so simple. The melody and the vocals are so intuitive that it's really easy for me to follow. I probably know like 50% of the song already, and I only heard it like once.
서로 바라본 순간 어둠 밤은 거치고 그 안에서 우린 빛나
Beautiful vocals. Oh.
눈을 감아도 빛나지 너왜 타고 따라가서 let me get in 어둠을 바라보는 것도
There's something very cute about Mingi, but it doesn't make me cringe somehow. I think maybe because he sounds very natural and it doesn't seem forced. There's just something very cute about him here. I don't know why. Very adorable, puppy life.
눈이 거슬 꿈속에만 한 fantasy
멈추고 싶잖아 이게 꿈꾸던 fantasy
숨 쉴 수가 없어 이곳에 눈을 내리니
Take a deep breath 새로운 dimensional track
안전한 우리 존재만으로 서로를 더 빛나게 해 너와 나 지금 마음이 이대로 조금 더 빛났음에
I really like his part. I really like Mingi's rap in the song. It's very laid back and very chill, but it doesn't disappear between the singing verses, you know what I mean? It still stands on its own, so it's really cool. But he sounds really good when he's rapping in this style. He sounds very warm. I like this.
조금 더 빛났음에
걸음씩 점점 가까이 다가가면 갈수록 확신이 생겨 우린 원래 하나고 너였고
So that beautiful vocal there was Sun. So impressed. I really am impressed with his vocals as well. I keep praising Yuno here, but honestly, Sun's vocals are so pretty. His color is really pretty. What is really impressive, with his tone, I would never expect him to be this stable, but he is really stable and his range is really huge as well.
원래 하나고 너였구나 말 shine light 운명같이 온
That's
true
him
light 밤하늘 속 서로를 보던 starlight 서로를 바라본 순간 어둠 밤은 걷히고 그 안에서 우린 빛나요
I really like the song. The song has so many layers, not only like instrumental but also the vocal parts. It's really beautiful because it makes the song sound so full and so complex in its simplicity, you know? And the vocals here, I like how the vocals actually get to shine in this song, and they are all really good vocalists. And I said that before in another video, I'm usually very anxious about the live performances because usually if you record the album you can re-record the same parts over and over again until you're happy with the output. But with a live performance, you only have one shot. So I'm really anxious about the members that are really good and sound good on recordings, but don't feel that confident performing on stage. So I feel really anxious whenever I see the groups doing something like this because I know with the live performances, there might be some trouble and I always want the groups and the idols to do well. So that's the reason. And here, I'm just really happy that they did a song like this because they are all very stable live. And the very smart thing that they do is that if they have the members that don't feel that confident or comfortable with their singing yet, they are giving them the parts that really suit their voices and really suit their tones, so that the members would actually be able to pull it off live while still sounding very good. Cute.
멀리 보이는 저곳을 봐봐 같이 가고 싶다는 듯 손짓하며 깜빡이고 있어 우리 손을 뻗어 다가가 볼까
Oh, the high note is coming.
혼자가 아니라고 너였구나 말 shine 운명같이 온 true light 밤하늘 속 서로를 보던 starlight
I will go back and listen to this beautiful high note again.
너였구나 말
Oh my god.
운명같이 온 true light 밤하늘 속 서로를 보던 starlight You are my starlight 바라본 순간 어둠 밤은 걷히고 그 안에서 우린 빛나요
Wow. I am a huge fan of this song, guys. I am a huge fan of this song. Okay, guys, so I listened to all of the songs from the album. Of course, previously I heard Say My Name, Hala Hala, and Promise. And today we heard Desire and Light. So that's the full album, mini album, I think, because there's only 5 songs. I think this album has a really good quality. And also what I wanted to say is that compared to the first album, which was very consistent with the sound that they went for with the first album, this album is more of a mix of different genres and different vibes that they were going for. Like compare Hala Hala and like this song, or Hala Hala and Promise. Those are completely different, and honestly they somehow made it work so well that this album as a whole, even though the vibes of those songs are different, still sounds really consistent somehow. The quality of this album is honestly unbelievably good. I'm really happy with this album. This album is definitely Mars approved, 5 out of 5 stars. And honestly, now that I think about it, I think I like Light more than I like Desire. I like both of them, but I think I like Light a little bit more. Let me know down in the comments which one you prefer. It's a difficult choice, I know, but let's try and see which song has more fans here. I'm really happy with those songs. Those songs are definitely gonna go on my playlist, and I think I'm going to listen to Light especially a lot of times today. Somehow I feel like I need it. So yeah, I think that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, it means a lot. And if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. I'm still on my journey of getting to know ATEEZ, and it will probably take me like a year before I watch everything that they released in this short amount of time that they've been active. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye!